As a creator and a filmmaker, audio is super important to me, and we got this in the mail from Hollyland, and we're gonna test it out in this video. This is brand new, it's the Lark Max, and Hollyland claims that this audio kit is like a studio in your pocket. Studio quality audio, better sound than ever before. Even has built-in noise cancellation if you need it. And they say they've packed this with a ton of features like 8 gigs or 14 hours of internal recording, 820 feet line of sight range, 48 kilohertz sampling rate and 24-bit depth audio, which is the industry standard recording format, and 22 hours of battery life and more. But here's the thing, we're not simply going to take the provided specs at face value. We're going to subject the Lark Max to some tests. We'll test its sound cancellation capabilities in a noisy environment, compare its audio quality against similar and even higher-end microphones, all to uncover if this tiny form factor truly excels and if it's deserving of a coveted spot in our kit. Can it live up to the hype? I don't know, but that's what we're here to find out. Now, we have reviewed a lot of audio stuff like this over the years, and Hollyland sent us this to review, and we get to keep it, so take that for what it's worth. So here's the case itself. Let's open it up. It's got this interesting little hand thing, which I will never use because I don't walk around with audio things hanging from my wrist like this. But if you're the type of person who likes to go to town with a little audio purse, then that's great for you, and you can do that. So here's what we have here. This goes on your camera. These go on your people. Let's see what else is in the case. Okay, so we got these little wind protectors here. If you're gonna clip this on yourself, these are big. That's nice to see. So you put this on there, and now you can clip this on yourself on a windy day and protect yourself from the wind. So there's 2 of these. So here's all the audio cables that came with this. We've got this, which will attach your receiver to the camera. This cable here, so you can attach your receiver to an iPhone, and this cable here so you can attach your receiver to an Android phone, and a charging cable for everything. And you can just charge the case. You don't have to charge these individually, so you just need one cable. Okay, so upon opening this up, immediately displayed on here is the battery status for each of these devices and the case itself. The outside of this case has a nice grippy feel. It's not just a soft plastic, and I like how this feels. So upon taking this transmitter out, immediately it starts recording. We see that red light there, and it says that it can loop a 14-hour audio recording internally here, which is cool because now if you have any transmission issues with your camera, you can always take the audio out of this. This has the same grippy kind of rubbery material on it, just like the outside of this, and it's very well made. It's got this nice little clamp here. And look at this mic on the front. This is bigger than most mics on little transmitters like this. Now, the menu system is very intuitive and easy to navigate. I'm very happy with this, but in this video, we are not going to go into the menu system. Suffice it to say, this menu is fantastic and super simple. So let's do a quick little test here. Right now, you're listening to the Sennheiser MKH50, which is an industry standard boom mic above me. And now you're hearing the Hollyland Lark Max. And it's about a foot away from my mouth. Now let's put it on me here. So now it's clipped on me and you can hear the difference. There's no processing here, nothing going on besides the audio on my shirt. Okay, it's time for our super cool audio test here with a bunch of different mics. So right now we have this silver microphone, which is the Neumann U87. This is the industry standard for studio recording. It records orchestras. It records the voiceover artists for Pixar. Right here we have the Sennheiser MKH50, and this is the industry standard for boom mics. This is used for movies. You hear the sound from this mic all the time in your favorite movies and TV shows. Right here, clipped onto the U87 stand, I have the Rode Wireless Go 2. This is extremely popular with content creators, and it's probably one of the most popular ones you'll see on YouTube. And on this other side here, I have the Hollyland Lark Max, and they claim that this is a studio quality microphone that's supposed to sound extremely good with the voice. So Let's try all of these microphones at once. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. This is a microphone test. Can you hear me clearly? Testing the sound levels and quality of this microphone. Testing, testing. Now, these microphones do have very different use case scenarios. The Neumann is for studio work, this is for movies, and the Rode and the Hollyland are similar, but they each will have a distinct sound. So I'm going to do a blind test here in our sound room. Steven's gonna jumble these up. I won't know which one's playing, and I'm gonna have to guess which sound is which to see if I can tell which one's the Hollyland or not. Okay, let's get started. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. This is a microphone test. Can you hear me clearly? Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. This is a microphone test. Can you hear me clearly? Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. This is a microphone test. Can you hear me clearly? Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. This is a microphone test. Can you hear me clearly? I think A is Neumann. I think B is the 50. I think C is the Hollyland, and I think D is the Rode. What do you think, Steven? Am I right?
All right, the results are in, and what Thomas said was correct.
Let us know in the comments which microphone sound was your favorite. This is really a subjective thing. Obviously, my favorite sound is the U87. It's a $3,600 microphone, but I thought the Hollyland sounded better than the Rode, and it had a clear, crisp sound. Again, Hollyland says that this has a range of 820 feet. We are going to test that out. So I'm going to walk this way, Alex is going to follow me, and Andrew is going to be monitoring the sound. As soon as the sound clips, you're going to let me know. So before we do the long distance test, I want to do a test where I turn around and we see how far away I need to be from the receiver before it cuts out. So let's start walking here. And this is not line of sight right now because my back is turned to Andrew. So he's gonna let me know when this cuts out. Oh. It started to glitch. Okay, so we're getting little glitches without line of sight this far away. I don't know, 50 feet or so. All right, I'm walking backwards a long ways. I'm walking backwards for a long time here. So I'm so far away from Andrew now that he's gonna be on speakerphone now. What's going on here? Okay, so right here, I just cut out completely. So with my eyes, I can't even make out that Andrew is a person, let alone that it's Andrew. And I would never film this far. Luckily, each one of these devices has 14 hours of internal recording. So if you drop a signal, you plug this device into the computer and you got your audio again. And after looking at my GPS, we calculated the distance at about 850 feet. Good job, Hollyland. The reason why I turned this fan on here in the bathroom is because Hollyland says that this has a noise reduction feature, so we're going to be testing that. So right now there is no noise reduction with this microphone. Let's take a moment to listen. Okay, now Andrew is going to turn on the noise reduction feature on the receiver, and we should immediately hear a difference. So now, same room, all we've done is turned on the noise reduction, right? Okay, now let's take another moment to listen. What do you think, Andrew? Is there a clear difference?
Oh yeah, it's like, first I could hear it, then I couldn't.
Whoa, so it's actually working and it's noise reduction. That's really good for content creators and people that are going fast. And if you're going live on YouTube or Instagram and you're gonna use this for sound, obviously that noise reduction live in mic is super helpful. If you're a content creator, if you make small corporate videos, even if you're doing short films, this has everything you need to start with audio, and it's well priced. It's from Hollyland, it's well built, and I actually don't have any issues with it. Now, normally in our videos, I have at least something to complain about. This is fantastic. And I love it, and we are going to be using this in real life on real shoots. So I recommend it. If you enjoyed this video and you want to watch more videos from Epic Light Media, please don't. Also, don't subscribe to this channel. We don't need any more subscribers.